am back at Bryant-Denny Stadium to see if Alabama has the best game day environment in the SEC. All right, we made our way to Tuscaloosa. Now, this is actually back to Tuscaloosa because I've already been here once. Now, we played here back in 2022. Yeah, they put complete belt to us. I think it was like 55-0. Now, I didn't play bad. I had 4 tackles, tackled Bryce Young, Jahmyr Gibbs, had a pass breakup. So I did my part, but we are back, man. In driving in, I've already seen way more life than I did in Knoxville last week. Now, the Tennessee fans, they're in my comments trying to gaslight me into saying, oh, bro, you went to the wrong spots. You went to the wrong spot. No, on a lit game day, it should be popping all over the town. It definitely looks like it here. So we're going on our way to walk through, get some food. Let's go do that. We'll tap back in with y'all in a second. Made it here to Buffalo Phil's. A little bit of a line outside, but I had faith that we just stay there. It was going to work out because, you know, with everything so packed, you fuck around, you walk somewhere else, probably going to end up cooking yourself. So we made it here, put the order in. Was recommended by y'all, you feel me? So if it's not good, then that's not on me, it's on y'all. Also, I got what's said on the menu as a customer favorite, so we don't have to deal with the whole, bro, you got the wrong thing, you got the wrong thing. Like, I can only get one item. So, yeah, no, we stopped here. You're gonna see what the food's talking about when I get here, but yeah, no, I'm starving, so it'll probably get bumped up a few points. Off rip, my first impression is this is a lot of food right here. Not mad at it, especially for the prices. Heard nothing but good things about the wings. A little small, but all right, let's see what it tastes like. Pretty fire wing, pretty fire. Tastes like, I forgot the name of it, but like Carolina type barbecue sauce. Let's try a fry real quick. Yeah, fry's low, man. I really love the burger. Wings though, wings definitely fire. I think I'm gonna go 7.5 overall. Like the burger, fries, wings fire though. So yeah, 7.5 feels about right. Good spot, definitely a good vibe in here. A lot of fans, a lot of energy, a lot of action. But yeah, no, not mad at it though. Definitely not mad. 7.5, you know, it's a score where like I would eat here on a game day. All right, so yeah, the food was calm. I low-key might even bump it down to a 7, man. The wings were just so puny, bro. Like puny wings. Super unfortunate. But we're making our way closer to the stadium. Yeah, definitely way more jumping than Tennessee. And I forgot to say before, but I've actually played Bama twice now. I only played at Bryant-Denny one time, that was at Utah State, but we did play when I was at Michigan back in 2019 for the 2020 Citrus Bowl. So very familiar with Bama, not very familiar, but familiar with Bama, you know, played against them, all that. They have a real passionate fan base. Like that's one of the reasons why earlier in the season, when teams were playing like, you know, weaker teams, they were like, oh, bro, it's a weak team, no one's here. I was like, nah, I was at Utah State. Them Crimson Tide fans, man, they showed up, they showed out for the first game of the year. So, yeah, nah, definitely got a great fan base. All right, what do you think the score is going to be today?
I'm going 45-14.
Okay, second question.
Second question.
Would you rather have an Auburn son or a Tennessee daughter?
Auburn son?
Auburn son?
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I need y'all to hit that sub button, man. We're at like 42K right now. Y'all been showing hella love. We got to bump that up to 50K. You feel me?
Sub to my boy right here.
I appreciate that. Hey, real quick. What do you think the score going to be tonight?
27-17 Alabama.
Okay, next question. Next question. Tennessee son, Auburn daughter.
Tennessee son. I got to go Tennessee son.
Okay. Appreciate it. It's one of those stadiums where if it wasn't for me seeing the stadium right there, I'd have no clue like where it was. It's been a bunch of people just like walking the complete opposite direction. Like we're kind of walking against the grain right now. I don't know. Luckily, I see the stadium, so I know where we're supposed to go, but yeah, definitely slightly confusing. Can we get a score prediction for the game tonight?
I'm a cousin.
Whoa. Think you'll fit right in here. Hey, you think it's gonna be upset tonight?
Hell no.
Oh, you're
it's late, bro.
I could tell what it was. I thought it was LSU. I see the L, you know, LSU. But what do you think the score gonna be?
34-3.
Okay. Next question. Wait, one more question.
What's up?
Tennessee son, Auburn daughter.
Go fucking both, bro.
All right, wait. You're neutral. What's the score gonna be tonight?
Gators money line, fuck the Tide. You know what I'm saying?
Gators? You at the right place?
Gators in full.
Tigers.
Roll Tigers. Look. All right, we're gonna be honest. 27-24 Bama. It's gonna be close because
If you're saying 27-24, you might as well pick the upset. You might as well go
30-24. Let you nuts hang. LSU.
There we go. Like that. Hey, can we get a guy out like go Tigers on one? Like let's let people hear it.
Oh! Suck that Tiger. Hey!
Yeah, that right there just made the whole video demonetized. You gotta
Better watch where you're going, pal.
me.
Yeah, you heard me.
Hey, you better watch where you're going.
Pretty nigga.
Whoa.
You heard it.
That's what y'all do down here, but you LSU guy. What's score gonna be tonight?
45-0.
Oh,
LSU on top.
wow.
Kind of like how I'm gonna be on top. If you don't back your pretty face away.
I don't know what's good down here, what's in the water. They are telling me twice. We're probably gonna put a lot of that in the video with zero audio just to show y'all we were out and about, we were talking to people. Yeah, no, y'all can't hear none of what was said in the last like 3 minutes. Yeah, whole video gonna be taken down. I don't even know about demonetized. I think the whole video will be blocked. It's there just how I remember it, all the lights, all the bells and whistles. I knew it was gonna be fire. I mean, like I said, I've been in it. A little different seeing it from the outside though. Like when you're on the field, you're kind of not as focused on it. Now I'm like really looking like, oh shit, like it's a whole production. I feel like Bama was one of the first ones to do it too, so shout out to them for that. All right, we gotta give our score prediction. So I'm gonna say Bama 42, LSU 20.
Bama 31, LSU 17.
A little bit of a spread there. I'm obviously much further apart. We're gonna see though. He's won I think like 2 of the last 3 weeks, so yeah, need a dub here. All right, now Bama, a couple good plays, put them together. Ty Simpson, elite quarterback, receiving core elite. So LSU is kind of key for them to get a stop early on, kind of keep themselves in the game, because this game gets away from you, could be a blowout real quick. That was kind of real easy getting it across midfield. Bama, yeah, they're cooking first drive. LSU got to do something here. Yeah, nah, he didn't get it. Fourth and 1. Oh, big play here. If LSU can get off the field, that's massive. Hey, that's a massive stop by the Tigers. I mean, if you can parlay that into a first drive touchdown, you might snatch the momentum from the stadium. Hey, whether you are like at the nosebleeds, whether you were on the field, it definitely gets loud in here. I remember that when I played, yeah, that super loud crowd, definitely engaged. Hey, that was an elite 12-yard play right there. I mean, fumble it forward, pick it up. Might be LSU's best offense. Hey, LSU already has the ball across midfield. Now, I will say, one miserable part of this game is neither team can run the ball. So that clock, that shit gonna be moving so slow. But yeah, LSU in good shape right now, putting together a good drive. See if they can finish it. That's kind of a dot right there. That's the Nussmeyer we thought we were getting earlier in the year, but big first down, great for confidence, great for momentum. And you are right there knocking on the red zone. Yeah, just got to finish. Third and 8, ball on the 15. Kind of a massive play here. If you're LSU, fired your coach, you don't want to settle for 3, right? You want that spark to kind of lead you to touchdowns, not field goals. But either way, it's getting pretty loud in here. You got the music going, crowd going. Oh yeah, this is the Bryant-Denny I remember. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Looked like he did a lot of east-west running right there, really east running. Instead of getting north-south. Not saying he would have got it, but yeah, it looked like he wasn't too concerned about picking the first up there. Oh, well, never mind. Bro missed it. College kickers, am I right? But I will say, we literally just came from a timeout right back to a TV timeout, bro. This college football is getting so egregious with this. Yeah, no, it's bad, bro. It's bad. It looks like this could be another week where the better team early on just kind of drives the ball up and down the field, doesn't leave with points, and kind of keeps the lesser team in the game. Now, Oklahoma ended up winning last week because of that. Let's see if LSU can kind of apply that same strategy. That was a good job by LSU right there. I said, if you let them drive up and down the field, not the worst if you kind of hold them, don't allow points. They're playing a real bend but don't break style. Started 0 points allowed. Yeah, that Mo Bamba just don't hit the same when it's not a whiteout at Penn State. Yeah. But LSU got the ball backed up, not really backed up, on the 7-yard line. Gotta, you want to get at least one first down here, kind of sustain that drive. If not, you're going to get Bama the ball, really good field position. So kind of a big little sequence right here. Kind of drew some shut up right there. That was a tough play call. Unfortunately, it was punched out. Now, Nakai, former teammate of mine. Now, some of y'all think I'm super old. Nakai and I were in college at the same time. But yeah, now Bama, great field position. Gotta get in the end zone here for a touchdown. Yeah, it's been a real sloppy game by Bama's offense after really after the first couple long pass plays. Just haven't loved the execution there, and we got a 3rd and 10. Yeah, you don't want to piss this away. Don't want to not score a touchdown here. A field goal, you have to feel a little disappointed with that. Like I said, bro, just bad kind of execution, not paying attention, not being sharp with things, not having someone out there having to call timeout on the field goal. Just don't love the composure right now, the demeanor, the mindset, whatever you want to call it. Now, I know Nick Saban, he's one of those guys, when he coached, Alabama never really lost to unranked teams. Kalen DeBoer, on the other hand, they have lost to unranked teams. Maybe it's a little trend we're seeing here. Yeah, you took the lead there, but only 3. Kind of underwhelming off that drive. Let's see if LSU's offense can not turn the ball over here, just be a little bit cleaner. really good second down play right there. Get a lot of it back. Third and very, very manageable. I mean, third and short. If you're LSU, you want to pick this up, but it's going to take us to the end of the first. We got Bama 3, LSU 0. Not the cleanest of the game so far. If you're LSU, it's definitely where you want to be. I don't think if you're LSU, you want to be in a real shootout right now, but yeah, Bama, you probably want to be a little cleaner. LSU, just got to put the ball in the end zone, get a little positive momentum going. I said LSU can't run the ball, but pumped a big one right there. Got the ball deep into Bama territory. Yeah, another drive. Got to pay it off, right? You already got here once, missed the field goal. Got to end this drive with 6. Third and long. See if LSU can pick it up. They've had some actually good screen plays. See if they go back to one of those right here. Hey, what'd I tell you? They've had some good screen designs. That was another one of them. Fortunately, they are a yard or 2 short. So, me personally, I'm going for it on 4th down. And after your kicker missed 2, no way you try and kick this. All right, LSU puts a pretty good drive together right there. Ties it up. So yeah, let's see what Bama does here. Let's see if they can get a little more offensive cohesion, I guess, going. That shit was a dot right there. Ty Simpson, how Mendoza played today, he has a chance to really kind of assert himself as that Heisman favorite, Heisman leader. If he gets throws like that, though, yeah, he gonna be there. Can't hold y'all. I absolutely hate that call. Bernard won. Bernard definitely won there. Terrible throw. Results in a pass interference. I don't love it. I feel like there wasn't even that much contact. But Bama gets bailed out there. Now they got the ball for a 1st down. Hey, got to score here. Got to punch it in. I feel like Bama was the first team I really noticed have kind of the flashing lights after touchdowns or even after scores, but they finally punched it in. That's what they needed there. Let's see if LSU's offense can match. If not, I think this is going to be the start of Bama kind of running away with it. All right, well, 2 runs to absolutely no avail. Got a 3rd and long. Stadium's into it. Not super loud, but pretty loud. Yeah, I think if they score here, it's quick GGs. Doors getting blown off, so LSU need to stop here. Man, the safety missed an absolute kill shot there. But yet again, Bama in LSU territory. Yeah, if they score here, I already think Bama gonna win, but if they score here, it's a ball game. That was low-key a good job out of corner shedding that block, but we got a 3rd and 5. LSU needs to stop them here to keep themselves in this game. Really not sure what the plan was there. Never wanted to see the running back wide open out the backfield like that, especially on a 3rd and medium. Nice little play design there. Unfortunately, did not pick up the first. So Bama has to settle for a field goal yet again. Well, never mind. Misses that, and still 10-3. It's been a real weird half, man. Like, the crowd, they're in it, but they're not like on eggs like some of the last few weeks we've seen. Like, they're not like Tennessee, not like Auburn, not like LSU. But you can tell they're not like thrilled right now. It's low-key a big third down right here, because if Bama gets a stop, they're gonna have time to go down and score. You just really don't want to go in a half up 7. Like, you outplayed them the entire time. Don't want to be only up by 1 score. And the D-line got to get a secondary some of that NIL, because they held it down back there a ton of time. Doesn't matter, wasn't no one open. If you're Bama, you're going to have like a minute to try and go down and get some points. And a lot of y'all found out about Latier Brooks this year. We've actually known about him and had him on the channel all the way back in 2023, his junior year of high school. Now, he's been turning up in Jersey since literally his freshman year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like the Jersey State record for touchdowns or yards or one of those stats, right? He's been turning up his entire career. But yeah, no, he's cold. He's like that. Playing on Bama as a true freshman, and he's gonna be one of them ones. That's going to do it for the first half. Bama 17, LSU 3. A little sloppy early on, kind of turned up later in the half. But being up 14, way better than being up 7. Let's see if LSU can kind of find a little life in there. I feel like it's going to show a lot. We've seen a few teams this week who fired their coaches show a little bit of life. LSU, yeah, it doesn't look like they're one of them. I like that. Some signs of life being shown by LSU right there. Huge pass play, got the ball across midfield. All right, man, you already missed the field goal, kind of fumbled the ball away. Let's see if you can finish the drive, put it in the end zone again. Yeah, I'm hearing a few boos from the crowd. Yeah, I go lie, that was 1,000% a penalty. And yeah, that's a play that gives LSU a little bit of life, moves the ball up 15. Hey, they're knocking on the door. It's a rule of football. You drop a pick, you give up a touchdown. Now, I almost said LSU going to do something, not get in the end zone, but third down, I'm kind of changing my prediction. I think LSU going to score here. Almost threw a pick, delay a game. I said LSU going to do something, and not get the ball in the end zone. I get like the head coach hasn't been a head coach for long, but like, come on, bro. We can't take a delay a game on 3rd and goal and then call timeout right afterwards. There's just no way. Yeah, it's a bad football team, man. Bad football team. Yeah, no, LSU stinks. That's my stinks, bro. That was like 3 of the worst just like sequences I've ever seen in my life. Kind of an interesting drive here because while it is still a 2-score game, it's like, you kind of want to put the ball in the end zone here for like peace of mind, reassurance, I feel like. Yeah, you don't just want to keep this game lingering close. I've said it for a minute now, Jerry Bernard, probably one of the better receivers in the country. Not probably, is one of the better receivers in the country. He just gets open, catches the ball, does his thing, you know. Yeah, no, he's definitely tough. Bama putting the ball around midfield, not around midfield, but they're putting a little drive together right here. No, I like that right there. And don't reward the quarterback for a shit throw. Like, Simpson, he's great. Don't get me wrong. But, like, bro, you got to – your receiver's open, you got to hit that. Funny how they went back to this damn near the same play. Same route for sure. Short the first time, long the second time. Ooh, unfortunate. They had it, though. Hey, LSU made a little switch at quarterback. Now, I will say, Nussmeier had a terrible, terrible mistake. The last drive, taking the sack on third down, just can't do that as a veteran quarterback. They got the young guy Van Buren in there. I know a bunch of LSU fans been clamoring for him for a while. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he kind of gives him a little spark. Hey, the youngin' came in, gave him a little bit of new life. Hold up, LSU might not be all the way dead. I ain't gonna hold you, Nussmeier, he not doing that. This might be the switch that, I don't want to say saves LSU season is already cooked, but, you know, gives them a little hope for next year. That isn't the event, the entire team doesn't transfer out because of a new coach, but we actually went to review yet again, bro. This is 3 reviews on 1 drive. Just move the game along, please. So I know I'm a Big Ten guy, you feel me? SEC people, don't try and crucify me. All I'm gonna say is, I get y'all say like the teams are better. It's just like a lack of execution that's unenforced. Like I feel like a lot of just poor clock management, right? Delayed games, sliding short of the sticks, drop passes, overthrows. Just not as clean of football as I'm used to seeing from the SEC from like, you know, the 2010s. But yeah, maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe I'm just feeling a little biased. A couple of weeks ago, I made like kind of a tier list. I think at the top I had like main contenders, teams that could win it. I didn't have Bama in the main contenders list because I just feel like the lack of a run game against the elite teams in the country, even the better teams in the country, is going to come back to bite them. We saw it almost cost them against Georgia earlier this year. So, yeah, man, I don't know. We're going to have to see if Bama can fix that later in the year. But end of the third, that means throw the 4s up. We're going to the 4th quarter, man. Bama 17, LSU 9, 6? No, LSU 6. See if Bama can break it open in the 4th or if LSU can kind of figure it out, put the ball in the end zone. Hey, sometimes the best offense is your defense. LSU with the turnover. Let's see if they can do something with it, man. I kind of want a good game here. I want a good game to make the title, the thumbnail, to be like, yo, Bryant-Denny's lit or whatever. LSU Alabama was lit. Yeah, so need LSU to contribute to that a little bit. They got a first down. I did say before the drive, I feel like it's not really going to result in anything. You just got to pick it up for LSU, show some signs of life, give your team some momentum. Just more sloppy play, bro. Like false start. That was pretty loud in here, but come on. Like we had to have worked on that in practice. Usually you have the speakers blaring the music so the offense gets used to it. It's not really showing right now. And at a certain point, it's like, bro, they're doing a lot of rollouts, a lot of bootlegs. Just, hey, backside defensive end, stay home. LC Overton gets the sack. Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident LSU scoring here. Although Van Buren has lived a couple dots. See if he got a little more magic left in him. The good news if you're LSU is you got the ball down in scoring position. You have a chance to score here, make it a 1-score game. The bad news is once you got down there, you look like a JV football team. Big kick right here, you know, can bring it to a one-score game, which with how you played, kind of miraculous. All right, that's gonna be Bama 17, LSU 9, 8-point game. Feels like an insurmountable 8 points, but then again, Bama hasn't done anything in the second half. We kind of saw this against Georgia too, so I don't know. Let's see if they can put a drive together here. I've got a pretty big third down right here. Bama kind of needs to convert. All right, well, you got to go 98 yards to score. You got the backup quarterback in. Hey, man, let's see if magic can be made here. Yeah, running the ball just not going to work if you're LSU. Back at third down. This time you're kind of backed up. I feel like we're going to see something real conservative. I would not be surprised to see a third run in a row. Yeah, like I said, bro, the execution just piss poor because that's wide open. Don't get more open than that. And, yeah, we just dropped the ball, pissed on our legs, and, yeah, we got to get the ball up now, punt it back to Bama. All right, they can't really run the ball, but I mean, shit, you just head tap the DBs. Don't really matter. First down, that's exactly what they needed right now. Hey, Bama fans, y'all are going to like to hear this. I have zero confidence in this team being able to make it even a deep run in the CFP. It's a good offense. The problem is just can't run the ball. I feel like against better teams, it's really going to come back to bite them. All right, push it through the uprights. That should about do it. I mean, 4:25, crazier things have happened. Pretty sure LSU only has one timeout too, so LSU would have to score quick. But yeah, if you're Bama, you know, 2-score game, you breathe a little easier. That for sure is ball game. That's gonna do it. Final score might not be the final score, but Bama 20, LSU 9. We'll do the ratings, and if they score, we'll pop back. But yeah, that's ball game. GG's fat lady. She is screaming loud right now. That's gonna do it. 20-9. LSU, you know, just couldn't ultimately put offense together too well. Both teams actually pitiful running the ball, under 60 yards both. It's not great. But as always, we got to do our ratings. So for the local restaurant, remember before we said 7 out of 10, sticking with that. The wings were like tasted fine. Problem is they were just small, and then the burger, and the burger was not hitting for nothing. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for Phil's, I want to say. Stadium atmosphere, I'm giving it like a 9.5 out of 10, fire. My biggest thing I fuck with is like kind of the light show, how it just, it feels unique, right? Every stadium has lights now, but Bama's feels like unique to Bama. I don't know how to describe it, but the crowd was into it pretty much the whole time. The fans, well, it wasn't the loudest stadium we've heard. It also wasn't like bad, if that makes sense. Like we've heard worse. LSU was way worse. The other thing that helps that grade too is they forced a shit ton of pre-snap penalties for LSU. So yeah, the crowd definitely affected them, I feel like. So yeah, that gives it a slight bump there. Fan experience hospitality, you know, Southern hospitality, the fans, they're pretty cool. I think it's another like 8 out of 10, like nothing crazy above and beyond, but they weren't bad at all. Crimson Tide fans, I fuck with y'all. For the game day environment, now this is probably where Bama takes the cake, right? I think it was the best one we've seen by far. People just kind of out and about. Maybe Florida State was a little better. different reasons, but people were out and about literally all over Tuscaloosa. Last week looked like a ghost town. This week, nah, shit was kind of jumping. Like me personally, it really felt like a game day. I'm going 9.7 out of 10. Like, game day environment, super fire. And really, that's the only one I could not have told you beforehand. Everything else I knew, I've experienced, I played in it. The game day environment though, yeah, nah, being a Bama fan, that seems super lit. Going to school here, all that, yeah, nah, seems like it's jumping. And the game day presentation, Bryant-Denny, you know, it's maybe not like the most unique looking stadium, but it doesn't look bad at all. I would say, you know, the in-game entertainment aspect, pretty cool. Game day presentation, I think I'm gonna go like putting the light show in there too and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna go like an 8.5 out of 10. You know, it's a good game day experience, good game day presentation. I'm a fan of it overall. But the final score is going to be up here. Like I said, I never keep track of these, don't know what they are, but it's up here somewhere. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 50K. Keep showing love. We'll catch y'all next time.